1961 Chevrolet Corvair. First registered in the UK in March 2022. It's a 2.4 litre flat 6 petrol engine on a 4-speed manual gearbox. It's got a gorgeous sounding engine, this one. We're going to do a drive video on it because we've all driven it, and I honestly can't tell you how well this drives. The gear change is absolutely gorgeous on it. It's sort of what we're classing as the American rival to the T2 camper, and I have to admit, in my opinion, before I cause any arguments on the internet, that this hands down beats the equivalent Volkswagen. Rear engined, flat 6, makes a great noise. It's got plenty of power, an absolute dream to drive. It's probably one of the smoothest rides I've had for a long time. Bodyweight wise, I'm going to start off the bonnet, work our way around this lovely looking Corvair onto the interior, and then we're going to fire it into life. But like I say, keep a lookout on our YouTube channel because we are going to do a drive video in this, just because of how well it drives. We've driven it up and down the road, and honestly, one of the smoothest rides we've had for a long time. The gear change is lovely. The engine sounds fabulous as well. Prime camper van, this one. Prime camper van conversion waiting to happen, this one. But like I say, it just hands down beats the equivalent Volkswagen, that's for sure. Right, enough waffling. Bodywork. You can see it's a gorgeous orange candy with the two-tone white, with the matching white bumpers, steel wheels as well, those lovely dish steel wheels. The bonnet itself's lovely and tight all the way across. There's a little bit of haziness to the metallic light in places if you're being very harsh, but I like that sort of look to it. Really nice and straight across the front of the bonnet there. There's no dings, there's no dents, it's perfectly straight. One or two little bits of dust in the paint, but again, your nose has got to be touching it. Lovely and tidy on the left-hand side headlights, and down the corners where it matters, there's no dings or dents. A little bit of a mark there in the paint. Lovely and tidy on the lower half, no corrosion, more importantly. As you come across the front end onto that right-hand side, and again, the corners, all the body lines are perfect. There's no issues there at all. Lights are all nice and clear. The stainless is good. Grill's all intact. Obviously, it is UK registered. That is the UK plate that it comes with. So that is the UK number plate. It's just on some American style press plates, but that is the number plate. Again, a nice number as well on the front of there. What's crazy is if this was the same condition and same year as the equivalent of VW, it would be twice the price. So certainly half the car in my opinion. Down that right hand side, remember it is left hand drive as well. As we come down the right hand side door, you can see how straight it is down the whole right hand side. Great colours. Little stone chip there, and that's how harsh you've got to be. And I've got a tiny little bubble underneath the paint at the front of that right hand side door. Rest of the door is lovely and tidy. All the lines are nice and crisp. There's no dings or dents in the body lines, as you can see all the way down the side. It's got a real nice shape to it with the swagers in and out. Around the arch, no corrosion at all. Those lovely white wall pinstripe tyres on the deep dish steel with the chrome hubcap. The same colour as your white centre section. You've got double opening doors on the right hand side. One or two little stone chips down the bottom there. But again, that's all I'm whinging about as you come across the lower half and up the doors there. All nice and tidy around the locks, around the windows. Nice white roof as well. All nice and shiny as we come down that right hand side onto the rear arch and quarter. And again, got a little bit of a burn through there on the arch there. That's where it's been polished. Lovely and shiny and tidy around the arch there. You can see that little haze to the metallic, but again, it wasn't causing me any problems, that's for sure. Lovely and tidy across the top half. Little vent on the side there as well. Sitting lovely and level. It's got such a good look to it, this one. Down the rear on the right hand side again, no dings, no dents, all lovely and shiny. Body lines are all nice and straight all the way around the corner there. You can see when the sun hits, it's got a great colour to it. Nice painted back bumper with no rust on it, no dings or dents. And again, the left hand side body lines all perfectly shiny. No dings or dents, nice and straight on the body lines. Back doors are lovely. No dings or dents in there, no corrosion. One or two little stone chips here and there, but no corrosion, lovely and tidy. A little bit of paint flake to the rear hinges there. All the windows are nice and clear as well. Coming round onto the left-hand side, which is the driver's side. Again, lovely and straight up that left-hand side. All the body lines are good, no corrosion. Again, one or two little stone chips here and there. Around the rear arch, All nice and tidy. There's a nice lip all the way around there. A nice sharp lip all the way around. Getting a little bit of a burn through on the bottom there. Across the lower half, all nice and tidy as you come up that centre section there. Loving straight down the whole left hand side. No complaints there at all. No dings or dents. Around the fuel filler cap and passenger door, lovely and tidy. Around that arch again, nice and solid all the way around the lip. No corrosion coming through, no bubbling at all. As you come forward onto the driver's front door, you've got a few little stone chips at the bottom with a little dent. And a tiny little bit of bubbling just underneath the paint there again. Something I would not be concerned about at all. I'm going to stick the camera underneath so you can have a look at the chassis. It is MOT and tax exempt. Lovely and tidy on there, not heavy under sealed either. Not thick of under seal. Lovely wing mirrors, I'm loving the wing mirrors as well, adding to that sort of 60s coolness. I'll stick the camera underneath the left hand side as well, right hand side, sorry, as well. There you go. Interior wise, all nice and tidy. On the inside of the doors, got like a sort of a two-tone colour in here. I think they're MG seats, but they do make sense. They look right because even at 6'2" and a bit, I can drive it very comfortably without your head hitting the headlining there. But nice and tidy on the passenger seat there. Nice black carpet set throughout. Dashboard's lovely and straight. Nice cream headlining there. At the front, all nice and tidy. Doors open nice and wide there. You've got wind down windows, which are amazing on both doors, and those ones here as well on the far side, they also wind down, which is excellent. Nice black carpet set throughout here, all nice and tidy and clean. Bit of an imagination there, and that can turn into probably one of the coolest camper vans in the UK. Get them talking about you at the shows, that's for sure. Rear doors are nice and straight on both sides. Again, a nice big opening there. And again, lovely and tidy on the carpet set in the rear. This is the engine compartment here, which James is going to lift out the way so we can have a look at that. Headlining's all good in the back, lovely and straight. Like I say, side roll down windows, which are excellent. They roll down. Onto the driver's seat now. Again, nice and tidy on the door card. Bit of a nick out the seat on the corner there, those MG seats. Lovely painted wheel, painted dash, 4-speed manual. All lovely and tidy in there. It's a proper bit of kit. It needs to be sort of seen in person to appreciate this one. It really does. Into the engine compartment, you've got two compartments. This is the front one where you'll find the carbs, and the back one there. I think James is going to try and lift that out the way for us as well. So nice big engine space there to get into with your airbox and stuff. And James is going to jump in. If you bear with us a second, I'm going to fire it into life. Like I say, it's a 2.4 litre petrol flat 6 twin carburettor. It's basically a 911. It's a cold startup as well. It makes a great noise, this thing. Firing straight into life there. Firing straight up into life, no complaints about that at all. And there you have it. So cool, this Corvair. The Chevrolet Corvair 2.5 litre flat 6 4-speed manual, awaiting to be into a camper van that's so much cooler than the equivalent VW. And like I say, we're going to do a road test on this one. Excuse me there. We have driven it and it is so smooth to drive. Really, really nice thing, this. Really rare as well. Lovely to see it in the UK.